Hi, I'm Josh with Detailing Workshop. Today I want to go over a couple things. I want to go over compound, polish, and wax. It's easy to get the three mixed up if you're not experienced and you haven't used them enough. A lot of my customers would ask me, hey Josh, can you come out, just make my car shine up, buff it up, put a little compound on it, and get it looking great. Well, a lot of times they don't know what they're asking, so I want to explain what they are and what do you really need them for. Number 3, compound. I'll start with that because it's the most abrasive and the most aggressive. The main reasons for compound are: number 1, heavy oxidation on your car. If your car starts to look like it has a haze or the original clarity of the paint is not coming through, it's probably got oxidation on it, needs to be compounded. Number 2, if you've got heavy scratches. And number 3, if you've got overspray, a lot of bugs, heavy tar on your car, it's a great way to get it out is through compound. A couple different ways you can compound your car. Number 1, you can use a dual action polisher by machine. And number 2, you can use your hand with the pad, dip it in the compound and rub it in. The problem with using your hand rather than a dual action polisher or buffer is that you don't get the same heat, you don't get the same friction, you don't get the same power that comes from a machine. So sometimes you just can't get it out. The problem with using a machine, if you're not experienced, it's really easy to burn up your clear coat and your paint. So you want to be real careful with that. You also don't want to use compound on plastic. If you do, you want to be real easy with it because it's very easy with that aggressive compound to remove too much of the paint or the clear coat. And also remember this, anytime you're going to use a compound on your car, you're going to have to smooth it out with the polish and then wax it. So anytime you use a compound, it goes from compound to polish to wax. That's the order they go in. Number 2 would be the polish. So what do you need a polish for? Well, if the car is lightly oxidized or you've got small light scratches that you just want to kind of blend in, polishing is great. It's not as aggressive as compound, so you're not having to do the 3-step process. Now you're on a 2-step process, which will be polishing and waxing. So it's the same with polishing as compound. You can either do it by hand or you can do it by machine. And number 1 is wax. The great thing about waxing is that you don't have to deal with compound, you don't have to deal with polish, and if you're only having to wax, it's probably because your car is not in that bad a condition. So all you have to do is wash your car and then take the wax either by hand or with a machine, wax it, and wipe it off. You can go grab an Orbital from AutoZone, O'Reilly's, Advance Auto, Walmart, just about anywhere, and use an Orbital on your car. You don't have to worry about burning up the clear coat, you don't have to worry about burning up the paint, and you can just put the wax on with the machine, wax on, wax off, just like the Karate Kid. So I hope y'all learned something today. I appreciate your time. Talk to you later.